Hey guys, it's your boy Monarch, hanging out in my droid cave on Loke, hiding from Nim. Things didn't go well the last game, so I got my sentry bots out, so we're good. Droids are gonna keep me safe. So here we go. I had a request to do an Old Republic video, and my favorite opponent to go against them is Night Sisters. So I'm gonna do here this mod battle against these Night Sisters. And I'm going to kind of walk through it as I do it. I'm going to pick a friend here that hopefully will not affect the fight too much. Alright, we'll do Qui-Gon since he's not going to help them. I guess he will. We got some Jedi. Alright. Alright, so here we are. We're going to go with some Night Sisters. So just ignore Qui-Gon back there. He's not going to do much. So you have Old Republic is especially obviously from the KOTOR game. That's the Old Republic. You have 2 tanks and 3 attackers. Your tanks are Zaalbar and Juhani. Then you have Mission, Karth, and Ordo as your attackers. The Karth leadership makes it where there's a high chance, I think it's around 80% chance for, if you attack with your basic, you can call one of your other Old Republic allies to assist. See, Mission just went, but called Karth to attack with her. And that's the bread and butter of their abilities right there, is to just keep the pressure on by attacking with each other. So Juhani's abilities here, since she's up, her basic does good damage, but it does 10% more damage per enemy that's debuffed. Her middle is a taunt, and it's also a stun. And her third is an AoE that she heals health and protection based on how many times she crits. Mainly I just have her for the stun and the taunt. Ordo here, he's got a unique basic. His basic hits 3 times if the person has protection, twice if they do not have protection. His AoE hits everybody and has offense down attached to it. So, the more people you have with offense down, the harder Juhani hits with their basic. Now we're here to our second tank, Zaalbar. His basic can add damage over time and heal him. His secondary is an AoE hit, and whoever you have targeted, if it crits, then you get Armor Shred. See, there's Armor Shred now. 1 stack of Armor Shred, which is super handy. Karth here has a basic that can add a stack of damage over time, and let's get rid of that. He also hits harder per stack of damage over time on each enemy. He hits harder per stack of damage over time on the target. His AoE is just that. It's an AoE. If you kill someone with it, he gets to do it again. So against trash, especially low health like these guys, it's not terrible. So we'll just move on. So you'll see that the Mission here, she also has a chance to put a damage over time on the target with her basic, and her secondary will add a unique debuff to the enemy called Blind, and she'll also give protection to Zaalbar. So we're gonna blind this spirit here. Oh, it resisted, but you can see that Zaalbar now has the extra protection. Okay, so she's probably going to, and she also stealths when she uses her secondary. So, we'll see. See, she just called Ordo to attack, and he just wiped it out. The 3 of them, 3 hits amongst the 2 of them. That's just because it died. It would have been 4 hits, since the spirit had protection when the attack started. Okay, so Karth called Juhani. Ordo called Mission. I think you're seeing how this works now. It's just high pressure. They work well against the Night Sisters. The Old Republic team works well against Night Sisters because they do a lot of assists, much like the Imperial Troopers do. That's why Imperial Troopers are so good against Night Sisters. They have the same mechanics. They're calling assists. They're constantly doing damage. Because if you bring down the zombie, you can hit all the people behind them. So here's 4 hits total, or 3 hits total, because he killed him. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get to the main fight here. Now you might see that my whole team just got healed there. With the Karth lead, for every time you land a damage over time ability, your whole team heals. So potency is really strong in this team. And because so many people, since you attack so many times with all the assists, and especially if you have Ordo assist someone, or when Ordo pulls someone to assist, you can have 3 to 5 hits going off, and that's if you hit the same person. If you're landing damage over times, you just healed the whole team 3 to 5 times, essentially. So when Talzin has plague all over your team, goodbye plague. You get rid of plague by healing everybody up, healing the character up to 100%. So if you just healed everybody 3 to 5 times, you probably, and they stayed topped off pretty well. Because you know, 2 fights in, not a dent on these guys. So that's how it works. They keep themselves topped off, and they just make sure they stay that way. Alright, so let's typically you want to focus Daka down. Because that was 4 hits and 3 stacks of damage over time. So they healed 3 times there. So let's talk about Zetas real quick. Karth's leadership, the Zeta makes all the damage over time heal. So that's where all the healing is coming from, is Karth's Zeta. So it's a must. It's one of those team making Zetas, like CLS, like Luke Skywalker's Zetas, or Revan's Zetas. They just make the team, or Veer's even, they make the team what it is. One Zeta makes the team. Like even like Asajj or Talzin's leadership of Zeta can just transform the team and make it awesome. Canderous has a Zeta, but it only adds critical damage when under certain circumstances, so it's not really worth it in my eyes. Mission's Zeta, however, is a must. So whenever Zalbar takes an action, Mission assists anytime. So you could have Ordo attack with his basic, who calls Zalbar, and because of the Zeta, Mission also attacks. So you could have 3 shots from Ordo, 1 from Zalbar, 1 from Mission, all in 1 round. So there's a high damage potential there. And you see the whole team just healed, and Order gets to go again. Heals. So there's 9 stacks of damage over time on Daka here. So when Karth comes around, and he's probably going to get his turn before Daka does, his basic is going to do that much more damage to Daka. See, there was Ordo to Zalbar to Mission, and see right there, she's hurting. Let's just go ahead and put her out of her misery. If she hadn't died there, Mission would have attacked because Zalbar was called for assist. Alright, so let's work on Talzin. I was kind of hoping that Talzin would stick around and be able to plague my guys so I can show you healing the plague. But there's plague. Okay, great. Hopefully it lands. Okay, Mission got really hit. Okay, so you see, watch your health bar. Okay, it will go up. So here's Karth's basic. You can add damage over time for 2 turns, and attack deals 10% more damage for each damage over time effect. So this is why I would have killed Daka really hard, because that's 90% more damage. If I were to shoot Talzin right now, 60% more damage. I've had anywhere up to 20 to 30 stacks on an enemy due to like in raids or even in territory war, really. I wasn't gear 10, so in a way, dang it. I was trying to keep her around. So here's the blind debuff right here. Right there, blind. Miss the next attack. So it's just like the reverse of foresight. So that is the unique ability only to mission at this time. So if when I attack here with Zalbar, mission's going to assist, and so did Karth. And there she goes. And look, she's healed up, and if I were to keep going, she would get plague off. I'm gonna attack here. He might be able to heal himself out of plague. We'll see. Nope. Okay. But still, they were healing up even through plague. So it's really strong team. It's one of my favorites. Probably is my favorite, in all honesty. So anyway, I think I hear the droids fighting something, so I'm gonna go check it out. But take care, guys. And just because, remember, you're the player, and I'm the king. Take care, guys.